So also with us, senior correspondent Benjamin Hall. Ben, always great to see you as well. You have covered the region for many years. Your take on where this deal stands right now? You heard what Vice President Vance said. He said it was a very, very good day in terms of these negotiations. We also saw in the last hour some former Iranian ambassadors who said, Israeli ambassadors, I should say, who say that they don't look on it very favorably. What's your take?
Yes, and I will tell you that there are two sides that do not take favourably to this, and one is the Israelis. The fact is the Israelis feel that they might be held back against Hezbollah, and the Iranians have been saying over the weekend that as long as the Israelis continue attacking Hezbollah in Lebanon, then that is a violation of the MOU. But Israel is just responding for the attacks that Hezbollah are committing on their land. So, look, there's a deconfliction channel that J.D. Vance said has been put in place, so hopefully that will lead to putting that to one side. But the other people who are not very happy are the Iranian opposition, and I've been speaking to some people inside Iran connected to the opposition, and they really fear the money that Iran and the regime might be getting. Yes, their nuclear deal there might be a deal in which that is put to one side, and the inspectors are going in if you can limit their enrichment, which, by the way, the Iranians have said they're not going to do, but this is the beginning of that discussion. But it is the protesters in Iran who say if they are given access to billions of dollars, whether it's that through the reconstruction fund, whether that's through the frozen funds, or whether that's through the oil sanctions being lifted, which just happened today, and which could perhaps give the regime about $8 billion almost immediately for the oil that's in the tankers, then that could really hurt them. And many people feel that even if the region opens up to Iran, the people in Iran will continue to suffer. So, look, this is a really slow, ongoing process. Both sides are really pushing their agenda. President Trump in 2020 said that Iran never won a war but never lost a negotiation. We're going to see the Americans push back slightly. And I think if after 60 days it hasn't reached that, then there have to be firmer options put in place.
We remember the fall of the Berlin Wall. It was up for 28 years. This is a 47-year regime. It takes time and chipping away at the sort of underbelly and the foundation of these institutions in order to create freedom. And President Trump said a couple of months ago to the Iranian people, the hour of freedom is at hand. Yet we do hear from the Wall Street Journal today that the hangings have escalated within Tehran, Ben.
Yeah, that's true. And I do feel that many people in Iran felt that President Trump was going to come in and demolish the regime. And he was doing, and the Americans were doing just that. They were attacking the Basij militia. They were taking out the IRGC. And you do hear some people say, maybe if he had continued a little bit long with the military action, then that might have been a turn in the regime. But look, President Trump has been open and said it could have led to a global recession. And that wasn't what he wanted to do. And so he's balancing it all up. And the priority is the removal of the nuclear program. And if that is put to one side, and if you can get a deal with the Iranians, that is the main concern right now, and I think that's what they're focused on.
Benjamin Hall in London. Always good to see you, Ben. Thank you very much.
You too.